If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or simply want to level up your life, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing 7 habits that truly transformed my life. These are practical, achievable habits anyone can incorporate into their daily routine. So grab your favorite drink and let's dive into this. The first habit is morning routine. And morning routines are so overhyped, but at the same time, no one is taking it seriously. Like, I was the one who was like looking at all these videos of, oh, check out my morning routine and so on. I was like, girl, no freaking way you're doing that in the morning every day. And what I need to tell you here is morning routines are so overcomplicated by society standards, by all those videos that are out there that are like telling you to have the morning routine consisting from like 15 steps: reading, writing, journaling, meditation, brush your teeth, wash your face, make your hair. Like, it's just so, I'm overwhelmed enough with my own brain and with my own overthinking to be overthinking the morning routine that is supposed to be a good start for my day, for me to feel great and for me not to feel stressed, not to be overthinking, basically. So yeah, I was struggling really a lot with this. After I read the 5 a.m. club, I was trying to implement it into my life as hard as I could. And to be honest, it was really nice experience for me in building my own morning routine, which I'm not sticking to right now. Full transparency, I've had a horrible start of the year and I've not been able to be true to myself, to listen to my inner child, to my inner voice, to my body. And instead I was really in a bad shape. So I decided that this is the time when everything is changing. So I am writing out my most helpful 7 habits and sharing them with you right now, because I just need a makeover and I need a reset. And these 7 habits are what you need to get out from any hard situation in your life that you have, from any pit that you are in right now, because those habits are just very practical. So with morning routines, I used to hit snooze and rush into my day. I used to be like, okay, I don't even need that much time to do that, but I felt so obligated to follow this morning routine that I was like, it's this or nothing. And this is a common mistake with us people, that we try to be really specific. So like, okay, I'm doing this, and if something went wrong, at least some small thing that I won't be able to like check it off completely, then I'm not doing it at all. I'm not doing anything at all. And I don't know if it's just me or it's ADHD or it's whatever the even mindset is there, but I decided that I won't be letting it impact me anymore. I just sat down and started journaling, and I was crying for like 12 minutes straight because I wanted to record something while journaling, and I was like, okay, I just cried for 12 minutes straight on camera, and that was so ridiculous. I was like, oh my gosh, so when you are sitting alone in your home office working by yourself, you don't need to look beautiful. You don't need to feel secure and sure of yourself. You don't need to feel ready. You cannot keep that promise to yourself, but you can keep a promise to someone external, to your employer, just because you're what? You're working to fulfill someone else's dreams? Like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. And I felt so angry and sad at the same time. And I was like, this is something new. This rage inside of me was like, okay, I didn't plan to spend my 2025 crying out my eyes and just being like, oh, I'm so poor, I'm so bad at this, I don't have power and everything. No, girlies, we will not give up on ourselves like that. And waking up early, it might not be your problem. You might wake up at 9 a.m. and be able to do all your tasks, and it's okay, it's good. Wherever you're consistent with something. So like you're waking up at 9, but you wake up at 9 all the time, or somewhere around. This is what your mind needs. The stability, the showing up for yourself, showing up, keeping up your promises. This is what you need. So pick up the time that is doable for you. If it's 8:55 and you have like 5 minutes to get ready, but you still wake up at that time. So getting back into the morning routine thing. First of all, choose the time. For many people, it's a problem because they don't have enough time to get ready, and their morning routine literally does not exist. They just do the stuff to just get out of the house, to be on time somewhere. And I understand that. As I'm working from home, I completely lazied my privileged ass into waking up later than I usually would. Doing the stuff that I used to enjoy doing, getting ready, getting prepared, feeling like I am ready for the day. I lost that feeling because I was so privileged and so lazy to wake up a bit earlier just because I could sleep in. Like, what? This makes me so angry, and this is what you need to start with. Choose the time that is doable for you and then change it. Every day, change it 15 minutes earlier, or every second, third day, change it to 15 minutes earlier until you get to your desired time. What should be your desired time is for you to decide. It's for you to decide what activities do you want to include into your morning routine. You do not need to include in your morning routine everything that other people tell you. I was like, I need to meditate, I need to journal, I need to read, I need to have one hour of deep work, I was so overwhelmed by that, and I felt like a failure just because I put such unrealistic expectations for myself. So really, it was me who was the issue there. So right now, I'm making a complete morning routine reset, and I decided that I won't be adding more of the things that I hate to do. I will keep it very simple and very easy. So waking up, one full glass of water, reading something. I like to read my romancy fantasy books in the evening before bed. So I will read something educating in the morning. I will exercise in the morning, and that's it. These are the 3 things that I want to have, and maybe some affirmations, like affirmations before or after breakfast, and of course breakfast. You need to eat in the morning. You need to fuel your body to have something to go on all day long. So yeah, healthy, balanced breakfast is a need for sure. So I will actually leave you the list of things that you could include into your morning routine, but you don't need to include everything. So just read it out loud and think to yourself, what would I want my morning to look like, and what would I really enjoy doing for me to really love waking up to face my life in the morning? You know what I mean? Habit number 2, journaling is the place for you to put your emotions that you need to live through in order for you not to get stuck in those feelings. So I really like to search for prompts for journaling. You can find so much of those in Pinterest. So yeah, just if you don't want to search for them, don't you worry. I will leave some prompts for you in the document link down below in the descriptions, together with the morning routine activities. So I've got you, girl. Also with journaling, if I'm journaling in the morning, which is not so often, I will write out my 3 morning activities. If I'm not journaling, I will still get my planner out in the morning and will just like go over the tasks that I have for this current week, and we'll just write out the one task that I literally like need to finish today, and just we'll look for my top 3 priorities for the day, and we'll write them out. We'll also try to like make sure everything else has space somewhere in my schedule for the week, and that's it. The other habit that is also stuck by so many people into the shadow of morning routine, making it immensely huge and overwhelming, is gratitude. And for me, generally, I liked writing out gratitude in the morning. It was so easy because you like waking up and you have this whole fresh day, so you are grateful for this new day already, like one thing, and so many things, so many opportunities. It's really easy to be grateful for when you just wake up and everything is great and so on, but it's even more easy for me personally. I love to write gratitude in the evening, because then I write down something so specific for this day. I write out, for example, like today I got a call from my friend, and it was so nice of her to reach out. And then when I'm getting back, like flipping through the pages, I'm like, wow, I didn't remember that happened. That was so nice of this person to do this. Or like, I don't know, I had some lucky situation, and I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful for this day. And it's just also very true and valid, but also very general. You know what I mean? So I don't know how many gratitude lines you are writing every day. If you're not writing one line of gratitude, girl, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I swear, one line. It's just one line. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm trying to write at least one line of gratitude, or like 3. But when I feel like I have something to be grateful for, that I feel extremely grateful for, I just write out more of those. I don't have a limit, like, okay, 3 and that's it. Although I know like the journals and how the gratitude journals are made, it's really like you don't really have space for more, So I have the place in my planner. On the back of it, I have a few pages that are like made for writing out gratitude, so that's really helpful for me. Okay, the next habit is the digital detox. But when I say that social media are tiresome, I swear by every word, because we cannot notice this sometimes, but when we go into this social media platform, whichever it would be, and we see all those people doing the stuff they're doing, and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing half of those things, but they accumulated those photos or videos for a month, or they don't have a 9-to-5 job, or they are just earning by posting those videos, so they need to do that. So this is their job, to post and create those stuff. And we're like, oh my gosh, they have so much time and it's just so cool, their life looks so amazing. Why do you expect your life to look like that? Like, you're different. You're a completely different person in completely different place on earth with completely different skills. Like, why would it look the same? Like, I know you can like something in there, but that's why you need to detox yourself from all those stuff for some time at least. I have this one day, which is Sunday, where I spend time with my fiance, with his family, calling my family and so on, where I do not touch my phone except for like communication purposes. I do not check what's going on there. So this is my digital detox, and I really need that. Basically every week I'm doing that. So yeah, the next habit is moving your body daily. And I know this might be hard. Might feel like, oh my gosh, she wants me to go to the gym and exercise every day, and like, what does she mean? I do not have time for this. But what I really mean is a walk. At least go for a walk every day. You getting to your workplace and getting out. I don't know, if you're driving by car, just parking it somewhere a bit further away and walking some small distance, catching some sun, catching some fresh air. If you want to, if you feel like you are ready to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you feel like you have enough energy to exercise, exercise. If you want to become a Pilates girly, go and pay upfront for the subscription. It's so freaking expensive. You won't be able to back out from that, you know? Like, find a way. I know you can find a way, so like, I don't want to hear your excuses. Next. Okay, the next habit is learning something new every day. And by this I mean learning something small. I've made it a priority to start reading non-fiction, and hard on me during the 75 hard challenge, and I thought I will hate it because I owned a few non-fiction books and I've never read them like even to half of the book. So yeah, I didn't give it much consideration, but when I started the challenge, the 75 hard, I needed to read them because it was like one of the tasks of the challenge. So it was extremely satisfying to learn something new every day from those small 10 pages, because it was like, read 10 pages every day of non-fiction. Oh my gosh, I've learned so much new things. I've discovered so many interesting ideas for myself. That was so crazy. I cannot explain to you how many things I've learned from those 10 pages. Sometimes it wasn't even 10. When it was like a smaller chapter that had like 7 pages, I didn't want to start a new chapter, so I read like 7 pages and then I read just more pages when the chapters were bigger. I was just trying to like stick to the chapters more. But just don't limit yourself by thinking that you need to make something grand. You do not need to make something grand. It's small things that count. It's small things. It's those 10 pages. It's, I don't know, like researching some topic that you are interested in, reading an article that is scientific, listening to a podcast that is scientific or is about something that you want to learn about, that you want to develop yourself in. So yeah, just don't make it harder than it really is, because we tend to overcomplicate stuff so much, I swear. Okay, the next habit is something I need to really get back into, is setting weekly intentions. Girl, when I say that setting intentions for a week, planning for a week, meal prepping for a week, and creating this small session when you close yourself in a room, you have all your planners, all your notepads, all your things that you need for planning, and you design what you will do, you design your intention for those weeks, you look at your menstrual cycle calendar and you're like, okay, so this week I have the menstruation, so I will be freaking tired, freaking angry, freaking hungry. What can I do to make it easier for myself? I can meal prep today instead of tomorrow, when I will be already having work and tasks and I already feel groggy and sad and it's just too much for me. So I am making it as much easier for myself as I can. So I'm making a meal prep plan. I'm making it the least energy consuming meal prep that as I can make it. So I prepare the whole dish, or I freeze some stuff, or I don't know, like prepare the ingredients, I wash them, cut them, bake them, fry them, like make it easy for yourself. Girl, you can do this. So when you set an intention that this week, because of the way my body will be feeling, I know that I want to give myself some rest. I know that I won't be planning filming content, meeting with friends, doing this and that and other stuff. I just need to make myself some time to rest and rejuvenate, and then the next week I will be absolutely killing it. And this is why weekly intentions are so important, because you know then when you're sitting and your stomach hurts and you are crying, as I was crying yesterday, and you were like, oh my gosh, I did freaking nothing because my body just cannot handle it, and I cannot handle it mentally. You will not feel like a failure. You will not feel like you didn't do anything. You will choose to not do that something that you wanted or planned to do, because you are like, okay, I am choosing other priorities right now. I am prioritizing my health and my body and how I'm feeling, because I know that I won't be able to perform at the same level that I would like myself to perform when I want to film an episode for you. Yesterday I was forcing myself so much to film an episode for you. And I know it's a bit harsh, but I looked at myself and I was like, oh my gosh, instead of prioritizing what you really need to, you are forcing yourself to do something that you couldn't do, and you're surprised. You feel like you can't do anything and you do not believe in yourself because you couldn't perform something you thought you could. Of course you feel that way because you could not prove it to yourself. But why couldn't you prove it to yourself? Because you weren't thinking. You weren't thinking that your body and your mind is not capable to do those things right now, to deliver those things to you. Oh my gosh. So girls, let's just make it straight. We are closing this whole crying and just trying to make my life to come together by itself. I'm just waiting till it will get better. It won't get better if you won't make it get better. So let's go. This first month of 2025 was so chaotic for everyone that I know, for all my friends, for my family members. They were all at such a loss. And I know that this period of the year is just so hard because we put this incredible goals in front of us, and then when with the clock hitting 12, nothing changes. It just, some people get lost in that, and it's just so depressive. In most of countries, it's just a very bad weather. It's grayish, it's uneventful, it's sad. All the holidays already gone, so you need to find something to grab and hold tight to when you are starting this new year. And I wasn't holding tight enough, I think. So I'm not hiding it from you. I wasn't in my best shape this first month, but now I'm getting back. The February is the beginning of the new year for me. I do not care. I don't even care about that. You are now the best version of yourself because you know the most, because you live the most. Just by living the most day on this planet that you've ever lived today, you are the best version of yourself. So girl, use that experience for something. If you're watching this video, it's already a sign that you are in charge of your life, that you do not want it to just be like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting for something to happen, I'm just waiting for it to get better. No, you take charge. And I'm so proud of you, you know. I'm so proud of you, and I know you can do this. So, and there you have it, the 7 habits that will help you absolutely get the life of your dreams. Just, you do you, girl, okay? Just be yourself. Just make those habits yours. Implement them in your life, not just because someone told you to meditate after waking up or exercise after meditating. Make them yours. Make yourself enjoy those habits, okay? I know you can do this, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!